Hi, we're the team of HomeWise Solutions, and we're going to have a discussion about what's happening in the market and what we're trying to do for the community and the builders. And each of us participates in this marketing plan that we have to try to change people's lives and achieve home ownership. David, can you talk a little bit about how we're helping the builders out right now in this market?
Yeah, the biggest problem builders are experiencing right now is the fact that they've got standing inventory that they can't get rid of. And the traditional way of selling these homes is to discount it to the point where a lot of builders now are offering $20,000 to $50,000 off. Of course, we come in with a solution to where we can bring them a qualified buyer through our purchase program to where they are getting at or near retail value. So now they've got monthly income offsetting the carrying costs, which helps them in two ways. Keeps the banks happy, but it also retains the staff because a lot of people have gone to a skeleton crew.
How about you, Anton? Have you noticed any, what has been some of the reactions when you all go and talk to some of the builders?
I think every single one we've been talking to, a single person, be it a builder or a lender or a realtor, is very excited about the program we have. It is a solution. A lot of reactions we get is like, wow, if you can work this out, that's something that we really need in today's market. And I think we can bring great value to what's going on right now and help out not just future homeowners, but everyone in the industry, like the builders and lenders and realtors. Jeff actually, as a realtor on our team, can touch on that.
Mm-hmm. What I like about the program is that it's an add-on to the existing sales and marketing team that the builders have, so they can continue to use their traditional methods, and we ultimately want them to succeed with those sales, but we augment that system. So say a builder may have sold 100 homes this year. By implementing the HomeWise Solutions program on top of that, maybe they sell 120 homes, and
Exactly,
it helps
right.
everybody involved.
Yeah, and as an investor, Ingrid, and I know you have quite a few homes, what do you, if you had a home that you wanted to put in something like this, how do you feel that it would impact your inventory?
Oh, well, I believe that my inventory would go down to zero immediately if I could get into a program like this with my houses. And I think it's a great program.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks tend to feel that because they have bad credit and they always want to live out the American dream, but which is owning your own home. But there are a lot of obstacles, and especially with the tighter lending and credit markets, everybody's pretty much given up that dream. And I think that we provide that extra layer of hope for them, especially with the government, giving the tax credit, $8,000 now. So I think that that is something that will boost everyone's confidence in realizing their dream. And that's what we're here for. We're here to help, those people. And I'm glad to be a part of this and a part of this team. It means a lot to me. And I think together we can do a lot, make great strides in the market with that.
It's not our goal to just get them into a house with a low payment. We want them in a house with a comfortable payment that's going to stay fixed for those 30 years. And in 30 years, when they have the house paid off, they'll be in a much better place.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For me, there's a couple factors. Number one, we're a part of the fix for the housing market.
Yeah.
The housing market seemed to be the industry that was impacted first before everything else started to fall. So I see us as being a solution to fixing that. But I didn't get my first house until I was 39. I didn't have that education. How do I do this? So by us educating people and putting through home maintenance classes and things like that, so like you were saying, Jeff, to put them into a role where they're going to be successful long term, I think it's huge. People want that, they need that, and they just don't know what's out there. So I see us, really making that impact there.
Like David said, where you want to give somebody the opportunity to buy their first house before they reach a certain point in life. And for me, that's exactly what happened. You buy a house, you think you can't get it, you don't know what the obstacles are, but I think what we're providing are guidance in order to get past those obstacles that you think you may have, and they may not really be obstacles. And for me, I believe that that's what makes HomeWise such a great company, is because we're there. We're going to help you. We're going to hold your hand as much as you need us to,
Right.
to help you through that you know, realizing that American dream and buying that house and, you know, having a home, like a real home. So.
It's almost as if they can't believe it's true. It's like almost too good to be true. Anton and I were in the office, and we had a client come in, and as she was filling out her application, she looked over at us and she said, you know, I've never even had a credit card before. I didn't know what to do. I just bought everything from, you know, by using cash. And that was a great indicator for me at that moment that I know there are several people out there who need it. All they want is a hand to say, how do I even get this started? I have so many things going on at once. How do I, what's the first step? And the great thing about us is not only do we give you the first step, we give you the third, the second, the third, the fourth, and, you know, we even let you know where you can start new credit where you wouldn't have thought you could have gotten it.
But yeah, that potential impact that one's, you know, this can mean so much to so many people, but also to the industry. That's a great challenge, I think, for myself to, you know, work on something like that and make that happen.
You want to see somebody through to that close. And I didn't see that happening very often. It's like, it's one thing to get someone in the property and get them started, but you want to see them close on the property. And I think that I was missing that component of the implementing that discipline and that structure and that guidance to see people through to close on their home. And it's kind of a standard now. Most people have this whole idea that when you get in a lease purchase, oh, they're never going to close on that home anyway. And unfortunately, that's just kind of what people are, the mindset of folks now. But we want to change that and make an impact to show that, yes, we are going to walk these people through the process and they're going to close on their home.
We want to change these tenant buyers' lives so they know they can get into the house that they didn't think they could buy before. And the idea that somebody's going to be there through the whole process and walk them through it. We're helping the builders. We're bringing back confidence in a lease purchase program because there is that guidance piece that has been missing in the past.
Right.
So there's the negative connotation to a lease purchase program, and that stems from tenant buyers being unattended to. So if you have that guidance and direction, I think it makes it a very successful program.
I do think all of us take it personal. For me, I actually have gone through a lease purchase, and, you know, the education piece was supposed to be there, but it wasn't. And things happened and things kind of went south for us. And, you know, for a personal vow for myself, I said I would try to create something that could help people understand what it takes to get there. It does take work. It's not, you know, you fill out an application, you get the house, you move in. It's work, but it's very life-changing. And if we can change someone's life, I think that's a huge thing to be in business. That's half of the battle, is making a difference in people's lives. And for personally for me, that is the key factor, is changing lives.